Queens, New York, November 2024. Ethan Morales almost deleted the message. It buzzed once on his phone while the coffee machine hissed in the background. A text from an unknown number. Remote work available. Flexible hours. Earn daily. He stared at it longer than he meant to. 3 seconds became 10. Then he did something that would replay in his mind for months afterward. He replied. By the time Ethan understood what was happening, the job was gone, the money was gone, and the silence on the other end of the phone felt louder than anything he'd ever heard. Ethan was 38, a logistics coordinator from Queens, laid off after budget cuts, divorced 2 years earlier, quietly rebuilding his life, one spreadsheet at a time. Every morning looked the same. Coffee gone cold, laptop open, job boards refreshed until the listings blurred together. He wasn't desperate, but he was getting close. So when the text arrived, it didn't feel like a scam. It felt like timing. The reply came almost instantly. Friendly, calm, professional. They called themselves a recruiter. They explained the job was simple. Online tasks, product reviews, market feedback. Work when you want. Get paid daily. No interview, no resume. They sent a link. The website loaded cleanly. No flashing ads, no spelling mistakes, just a dashboard. Blank. Waiting. Ethan hesitated, then clicked Start Task. 10 minutes later, the number appeared, plus $38. Ethan blinked. He refreshed the page. Still there. He withdrew it. The money arrived. Real. Instant. That moment hit harder than he expected, because it wasn't just proof. It was a relief. For the first time in weeks, something had worked. That night, Ethan slept better than he had in months. The next few days moved fast. Tasks, earnings, congratulations. You're efficient, the recruiter said. You qualify for premium tasks. The numbers climbed, hundreds, then thousands. Then came the condition. To unlock higher commissions, Ethan needed to make a deposit, not a fee, a temporary advance. The recruiter explained it carefully. It protects the system. You'll earn it back immediately. They showed him how to buy cryptocurrency, step by step. It felt structured, controlled, safe. Ethan sent $5,000. At first, Ethan thought the delay was a glitch. The recruiter didn't panic. Instead, they explained the problem calmly, like someone who had handled this many times before. Your account is still in the training phase, they said. Withdrawals are locked until onboarding is complete. Training. That was new. The recruiter explained that Ethan had received a registration bonus. Bonuses came with conditions. To activate full withdrawals, he needed to complete mandatory training. Training required a wallet. They helped him set one up on L Bank, a real cryptocurrency platform. Screenshots, exact instructions. Once the wallet was ready, they showed him how to connect it to a so-called working account. This was where product reviews happened, where commissions were calculated. Ethan bought stablecoins and transferred them in. The dashboard updated instantly. The recruiter congratulated him. Training is active now, they said. You're eligible for 25% commission. The balance surged again. Thousands more appeared on the screen. When Ethan tried to withdraw, a message appeared. Withdrawal pending. Action required. The recruiter responded immediately. This is normal, they said. The system flagged your account credit score, not a bank score, a platform credit score. To improve it, Ethan needed to pay a credit score improvement fee. Temporary, refundable, mandatory. Ethan hesitated. They reassured him. Once this clears, withdrawals unlock permanently. He paid. The score rose. Withdrawals still failed. This time the issue was blockchain verification. The system needed to confirm wallet ownership. A blockchain verification fee was required to prevent fraud. It protects you, they said. Ethan paid again. The dashboard refreshed. Another congratulations, another promise. Then came escrow. Because Ethan's balance was now high, funds had to be placed in escrow. An anti-money laundering safeguard, temporary. Once escrow cleared, withdrawals would process automatically. Each step sounded reasonable on its own. Each fee was framed as the last one, but the amounts kept growing, and Ethan's chest felt tight. Walking away now meant accepting that everything he had already sent was gone, so he sent more.
This exact system had already been documented by investigators. According to the New York Attorney General's office, scammers used fake job offers to promise registration bonuses and high commissions, then walked victims step by step into creating cryptocurrency wallets. The training accounts didn't exist. The product reviews never happened. Every dollar went straight to wallets controlled by the scammers.
By now, Ethan wasn't chasing profit, he was chasing escape. Each explanation sounded official. Together, they formed a maze. He checked the dashboard obsessively. Morning, night. Every phone vibration tightened his stomach. The recruiter never sounded nervous. That calm became pressure. When Ethan hesitated, the messages softened. I understand this is stressful. You're almost done. It would be a shame to lose your progress now. Lose. Walking away no longer felt like quitting a job. It felt like throwing money away. So he sent more. Savings. Emergency funds. Each transfer heavier than the last. Not because he didn't suspect something was wrong, but because admitting it meant facing the truth. The money was already gone. He stopped talking about the job. Not because he was hiding it, because saying it out loud made it sound unreal. Scams don't feel like crimes while they're happening. They feel like problems you haven't solved yet. One morning, Ethan opened the site. It wouldn't load. He messaged the recruiter. No response. Minutes passed, then hours. By evening, everything was gone. The site, the chat, the dashboard. Ethan sat at his kitchen table, phone in his hands, watching the screen reflect his own face. That's when it hit. Not panic, not anger, just a hollow understanding. There was no job. There never was. Ethan lost over $120,000.
Ethan's experience wasn't isolated. In January, investigators revealed that victims across New York lost millions of dollars to nearly identical text message job scams. The cases were serious enough that the New York Attorney General's office moved to shut the operation down.
Ethan tells his story now for one reason, so someone else pauses where he didn't. No legitimate job will ever ask you to deposit money to work. Not temporarily. Not in cryptocurrency. Unsolicited job texts are not opportunities. They are traps. Early payouts are bait. Urgency is pressure. Silence is the end game. If a job requires secrecy, speed, or crypto, it isn't employment. It's extraction. Ethan still keeps the original text message, not as evidence, as a reminder. Because the most dangerous scams don't look like crimes. They look like hope. Stay calm. Stay skeptical. Protect what you've worked for.